I'm going to show you a clip from 60 Minutes last night that is absolutely fascinating, and it might be the very last time that 60 Minutes gets to report actual factual news. Because they called out the Trump administration, they called out their bosses at Paramount, they called out everybody. Free and fair press is gone, ladies and gentlemen. It is on its way out the door. Free press refers to news media, such as newspapers or magazines, that are not subject to government censorship and control, much like we've had in the United States for a majority of the time the United States has been in existence. This means media can report any issues they want, express different political viewpoints, and criticize government policies without fear of being restricted or punished. The news show 60 Minutes, which has been around since well before I was born, is being forced to cave in because of intimidation by Trump. 60 Minutes is owned by Paramount, which is getting ready to merge with a company called Skydance. Now, here's the problem. The Trump administration needs to approve that merger. And Trump has been critical against 60 Minutes and CBS News, and he's making them bend the knee. He wants them to report more fairly on him, aka lie, and not report the truth. The gentleman who ran the 60 Minutes TV show, his name was Bill Owens. He resigned this week on his own. He felt that the Trump administration was putting too much pressure on them and wanted them to change news stories. And he felt it wasn't free and fair press anymore. So he's like, you know what? I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm going to prove a point to everybody and, expose what's going on behind the scenes. So I applaud you, Bill Owens, and I applaud the video clip I'm about to show you. Again, it might be the very last time 60 Minutes reports actual factual news because, President Bone Spurs wants to control the media and spin his narrative. Here you go.
In tonight's Last Minute, a note on Bill Owens, who until this past week was executive producer of 60 Minutes. He was our boss. Bill was with CBS News nearly 40 years, 26 years at 60 Minutes. He covered the world, covered combat, the White House. His was a quest to open minds,
Real journalist.
not close them. If you've ever worked hard for a boss because you admired him, then you understand what we've enjoyed here. Bill resigned Tuesday. It was hard on him and hard on us, but he did it for us and you. Stories we pursued for 57 years are often controversial. Lately, the Israel-Gaza war and the Trump administration. Bill made sure they were accurate and fair. He was tough that way. But our parent company, Paramount, is trying to complete a merger. The Trump administration must approve it. Paramount began to supervise our content in new ways. None of our stories has been blocked, but Bill felt he lost the independence that honest journalism requires. No one here is happy about it, but in resigning, Bill proved one thing. He was the right person to lead 60 Minutes all along.
I applaud the TV show 60 Minutes efforts for telling the public what's happening and why it's happening. I applaud that. It might be the very last time that 60 Minutes is a free and fair news media organization. Fascinating, and I 100% applaud this. This is what the free press should be.